Hello. So, in my movie about the aiming bot, there was a piece of it there where you saw me use a bunch of consumables at the same time, and quite a few of them double procced. Using consumables and having them double procced is actually very common in this game. It actually happens more often than it doesn't. Right? It doesn't always happen, but it often happens that when I use a healing potion or the shield or the gadget, I'll get a double proc on that. And it's common for gamers to build what's called an oh shit macro. On the oh shit macro, you put a bunch of your defensive stuff, shields, heals, gadgets that heal, where they're off the GCD and they don't share the same cooldown, so you can use them all at the same time. This is mainly to deal with a situation where you're being overwhelmed by numbers, for example. So, as I'm talking here in the background, I'm showing several clips where it's actually happening in PvP. You can see the line across the middle of the screen where I'm getting 2 shield procs, 2 heal procs quite often. And if you look over in the combat log, you'll actually see in the combat log that the things are proccing more than once. Now, there's still a question there. Well, is it a display bug, or are you actually getting healed for that much? I didn't really test it fully until today. And if you look at my UI, I don't have my health actually on my health bar, so it's not immediately obvious where you could use some basic math and differences to say, okay, well, you definitely healed for at least this much, something's wrong here. All right, so I'm going to walk you through my thought process as I investigated this issue more. So, I knew things were double procking, and then, an idea rang in my head, well, what would happen if I took a gadget and put it on multiple slots on my bar, assigned a different letter to it, and then had a mouse macro do all of them with no delay? Would it actually be the case that they're all used? Now, you would think, no way, man. There is no way they would let something like that get through. Well, think again. Okay, here it is. You want to hear this?
Yes, please.
You want to hear this? So there's a gadget that heals, right?
Okay. I'm with you.
Okay. So what I've done is I've put it on an action bar 4 different times. And I have a macro that hits all 4 of those buttons because it's off the GCD and it's off the cooldown. And I used it and I got healed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times.
Wow.
6 fucking times.
That's
from that.
That's
now,
ESO level broken.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and put more on here.
Just put like 20 of them.
Right. Because it's like 5.3k per heal. So it's like over 30k heal. Do you know where that is, where you can actually show the health?
I think it's under HUD. HUD on the very bottom.
HUD, okay. Health text.
Yeah, Dynan, did you play any of the more recent Splinter Cell games?
Got it.
Yep.
Does it actually do that?
That's what the combat log says, so I want to see if it's a display error, right? So all I need to do is see that it's healing me for over 5k, basically. You know what I mean? And that demonstrates it's proccing more than once. Which it appeared to be, in the PvP movies. Because
I saw a huge line of health.
Yeah, because I had to have like 20% health, and I'd do that, and I'd see all these multiple procs, and I'd be up like full health, So it's almost certainly definitely healing me more than once where it's not just a display error. Let me get a bunch of mobs on me. Take some damage.
That's funny, though. He's basically described the internet. Not describing a flaw in our ability to make this game your hits actually land.
That would infuriate me. I would be so pissed if somebody said that.
Until I get down underneath 10k. Oh yes. I was down below 10k. I used it, went all the way up to full health.
Wow. That's hilarious.
And if I scroll back and look at it, it says that I healed myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times that time. Because like I was saying, sometimes it double procs and sometimes it doesn't. So that time I have 8 of them in my bar. Every single one of them double procced. So every single one of them was used, and every single one of them double procced. And what that, so
That's just man.
That's 16 times 5.3k healing, because it's not a display bug, right? You know, it took me from under 10k to up to full health, 27.3k. So obviously I overhealed myself, right?
Yep. You're such a bad healer. Overhealing that much? Good lord, what's wrong with you?
What is that? Close to like 80k heals?
Yeah. Well, obviously it's not necessary when the health pool's only... Now, the interesting thing about this is this gadget's only on like a 1 minute cooldown.
Wait, did you see that then?
Yeah, you're like, trying to turn off the light switch and you just like jumped out in the middle and was like, hi.
So I'm guessing nobody actually tested this during beta.
No.
And reported it to them. You know, beta testers these days are really great.
Dude, no.
Developers need to stop like inviting their like fucking friends or people who are popular in the community and actually get some people who fucking test, you know, and care about balance and care about this shit.
This
now,
should be interesting.
If I was, you know, I should keep this to myself, I think.
What about as well as it possibly could have?
Let's keep this.
You need to make a video and just post it. And post on Reddit. I want to talk to that. Oh my god, how do these people get jobs, dude? I really don't understand. It blows my mind.
Yeah, gaming mouse macros are not something that's like unheard of.
Yeah.
There it goes, full heal. I mean, full, I was down underneath 10k again. I just did it to verify. Yeah.
Make a video about that.
Oh, yeah, I'm recording all this right now. And I'm putting
You're recording my voice?
Yes, now is your time.
Alright, listen.
Now is
how
your
you
chance.
people get jobs in this market blows my mind. Yeah, you people as current devs in the gaming community.
Unfortunately, I took a let's see if it's still on here, how many times it healed me. I continued fighting. I should run off, so there it is. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times again. So every single one of them was a double proc. On top of being able to use all 8 of them at the same time.
Yep.
So okay, so I'm gonna wait for the Reddit, you know, the fanboy defenders on this one. I'm sure they're gonna have something.
Yep.
There's got to be something, you know. It's not the game's fault, you know. It's somehow my fault, you know.
White Knights, mount up.
Come to the rescue. I mean, that is something. I mean, come on, man.
I mean, how does this get through testing? I understand beta testers because they usually invite the scum of the earth to like beta test games, but come on, how does that get through development?
Yeah, they get these like popular gaming communities and they kiss their ass and they get these guys in the beta and they become, you know, friends with the devs and they just fucking stroke their ego and all this fucking crap and nothing gets done. Okay.
I don't know, maybe have rose-colored glasses on it, but I think that like being a game developer is like having the best job in the world. Like it's an honor to make games, but I guess I don't know. I guess it's just a normal job. We should be trying to make the next chess, not, you know.
Yeah, well, it's not like a big deal like something like this actually exists. The big deal is that it wasn't discovered and found because it's not difficult to do. And gaming mouse and macros are commonplace. And making an oh shit macro where abilities are off the GCD is common knowledge.
Yeah.
It's common knowledge. So I suppose what the Reddit and people will like say, well, you're hacking because you're using a gaming mouse macro. You know, that'll be their. You're a hacker. That's the only reason why you're able to do that.
You're a hacker, man.
Yeah, that's what it will probably be.
How dare you bring this game down the mud? You're hacking this.
Okay.